Okay. Okay, so, for some reason the stream didn't work and I've been streaming for an hour and a half. So, well, it's not like I can just replay it. Um, Basically go over what happened. We, found out that, you know, Lita had a shoe that was found in the miraculous clinic. She broke into the clinic, had the true, it's basically she's, you know, being accused, and now we have to prove how. Intriguing. Let's see what we got. Show us proof that someone is hiding the noodle stand. Well, we got the slippers. The miraculous clinic, covered in paint. These slippers were found in the trash can near the crime scene. And a single slipper print was found in this scene. Right next to the noodle stand. Oh, Miss Taylor, your toe print was found in the left slipper. In other words, this is proof that you were at the noodle stand. Eek!
Objection!
There was only one slipper mark found at this scene. Can this be called a footprint in good faith?
Objection!
Observe the diagram. The park pathway runs right next to this slipper mark. Slipper wouldn't leave a trace on the cobblestone path.
Objection!
Yet you still cannot say this is a footprint, yeah? Why not? You have no impression that there was a single slipper. What if it was on the stand and simply fell on to the ground?
Objection!
That's just dumb. One more thing. A noodle stand is typically cleared with tools of the noodle making trade. There's no room for a person to ride in there. Point. Could someone have hidden in that sand? Paulo, I think we may have an idea. I think I figured out one of our pieces of evidence. In order to make room for the stand, some things had to be removed. Well, Mr. Justice, do you have proof of that someone could have hidden in the sand? Prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear that piece into sand.
Take that!
This is a noodle bowl from stolen noodle stand. Yes, and what about it? Discovered a large quantity of the bowls yesterday in the lobby of the miraculous clinic. Large quantity of noodle bowls in the victim's clinic. Mr. Eldoon was very clear about the bowls. Well, I don't care who did it. That was staying unfinished. All my noodle bowls were in there too. Yet the bowls were removed. That night there was space inside the noodle stand. Space created by the miraculous clinic, no less. Right around the time you were there, Miss Lita Tiala. Stop! I won't listen to any more of these wild fantasies. No, not fantasies. Worse lies than the spoiled brats pick up lines. Oof. I would like to remind the witness of her current status. This court does not consider you entirely innocent. Show me an innocent. I'll show you a fairy tale. In any case, the defendant has somehow made his point. When it's had both a motive and an opportunity to kill Maractus. More fairy tales. This whole trial's a fairy tale. Then please pull us back into reality, Miss Kiala. I'm giving you one last chance to explain yourself. This is it. Was Dr. Maractus pulling the stand that night? Was Miss Alita in it? Time to get the bottom of this. That night, I went to ask him about the chart. Unintentionally, the chart fell into the Kataki family hands. Dr. Marcus didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Katakis had sent me. So he gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. You know about the botched operation. So you tried to get rid of the chart to save yourself. I won't make excuses. They did warn the good doctor. Give him a chance. Told him the Brad got his checkup. That he was coming to sell the score. See. Very well, Mr. Justice. Begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. This is the last testimony. If I perceive the truth, right, it's over.
Gotcha!
Pitching with your old dad was stuck and lie. What? Show me proof. Pretty sure about this one. Think I'm getting the hang of this. Will slip in confidence and they give it away. Proof is you, Miss Tiala. All I did was talk to him. You claim you can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words. Twitch? What are you talking about? You have a habit of scratching the area of your neck around the edge of your scarf. What? It's working better than I'd hope. Unconscious actions are the truth that you won't say. Habits and lies, 2 dots. Connect the dots and find the truth. Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth. Seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? It seems like nervous habits are unconscious reactions that manifest when someone's trying to hide something. You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tiala. Something happened between you and the victim at the Maractus clinic. I've got proof to show what happened. The lamp.
Take that!
What's that? You're touching your scarf again. There's something unusual about this lamp. It's not unusual to be loved by. Bulb is broken. There's a red splotch on the cord. Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I can come up with a plausible explanation to its state. Well, spell it. This talking in circles is nonsense that's killing me. Very well. The answer is very simple, Miss Lita Tiala. Please remove your scarf.
Objection!
This is a trial to determine what happened in the park. Yet we seem to have off target. We'll find out soon enough if we're drifting, since the witness removes her scarf. I won't do it. This is insane. I'm an unrelated third party. You can't order me to remove... Miss Tiala, I'm afraid you've forgotten what's already been proven. What? You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf. No, no! Bitch. I knew it. So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Lita? Your neck. That isn't what I think it is. Something did happen that night at the Maractus clinic. You needed to get that chart back no matter what it took. Even if you had to steal your fiance's pistol to do it. But boy, looking at that lamp and the witness's neck, it looks like a very opposite happened. Exactly. Victim in the clinic that night was this witness specifically. You tried to threaten him and he attacked you. That's what happened that night at Rectus Clinic. Order. Will someone tell me what really happened? Told you the truth already. Went to the clinic that night to warn him. The gangster knows everything. It's coming for you. It's the coming clinic seeing its last patient. You have to get rid of that chart. Quick, open your safe. Give it to me. So you can save your own skin. What? I know what you're up to. With the family. If they see that chart, you're finished. Leaving me holding the short straw. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. Want some company. What happened next? He jumped at me and knocked me into the floor. And then he took that cord. This was serious, deadly serious. He really tried to strangle me. It's blacked out. So, you were the victim. And the red splash on the cord was your lipstick? Didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There, you happy now? It was out cold, almost killed. You claim I then snuck into the newsstand, but how could I? Well, one thing's clear. You now know what really happened at the clinic. And what it seemed that our victim was not entirely without blame himself. I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking about it. It's hard to breathe. Told you everything. Can I go home now? There's some responsibility for events that day too, Drew. If you were also the victim, this court would owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice, I believe this clears up remaining questions. When did this happen? Suddenly everyone's sympathizing with her. I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala? Very well. This finishes the cross-examination.
Objection!
Not so fast. This party's just getting started. Now we rock. What? Those spikes on your head are softer than they look? Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way? Prosecutor Gavin. How miraculous choked Lady Tiala? She fell unconscious. But what happened next? He's right, there's more we don't know. But she was choked hard enough to leave a mark. She would have been out for a while. And still, what if that was her in the noodle stand? Leave Tiala half dead. Dr. Merrick just pointed that stand. The bullet fired from inside of it. What if it's all true? We may have already figured out what had really happened. So lead Tiala, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet. Really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin. Me, Fraulein? I only fish for the truth. Well, let's go back to where we've learned so far. On the day of the murder, Waki saw his checkup, from which he learned the bullet was in the nice item. So he took a pistol from the family stash with the intent of to give him his own medicine. Tiala heard about it from Waki, so she went to the clinic ahead of him in order to get rid of the chart with her signature. But then something happened. Sounds like you figured it all out. But remember, I was the victim. I was so cold. But what about Dr. Marcus? That does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled me to Tiara. Perhaps he thought to death. What did he do after his crime? He was just sunk down, not dead. From the state of his clinic and the scene at the park, I think it's clear that the good doctor did next. Fell at his forehead, can't you guess? Well, Mr. Justice, what did Dr. Marcus do? Maybe he thought he killed her. Do you have evidence to show he did next? Well... As his next move, Dr. Marcus stole Gail Dune's noodle stand. Why killing me disturbs him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand. It wasn't so random. Remember all the bowls in the foyer? Bowls that belonged inside the stand? I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? The stand was at the clinic, however, the question was why did he remove the bowls? Maybe because the stand was heavy? Or he wanted to put something inside of it? Ah, wait, you don't mean... I do. Dr. Marcus did replace the bowls with something. Your corpse, Miss Tiala. My corpse? Dr. Marcus panicked. He thought he killed you. His next move was to be to dispose of the body. That's crazy talk. You're all crazy. Now let's think about it logically. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind. On his way there, who should you run into but the defendant?
Objection!
I question your logic. What's this, Prosecutor Gavin? The park is a dead end. Why would he head that direction to begin with? Going to the lake? That's right. He had no reason to be there. I get it. The trick. The spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand. Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination. What? Tell us, where did he... Hey. Where exactly was the victim dragging the stand? Well, the river. That's the river! Yes, Your Honor. Scarcely need to explain why. The perfect place to dispose of a body. He was going to throw me into that river? He didn't have many other options, Fraulein. I believe this clears up all the remaining questions. Victim pulling the stand and the defendant before him. And instead stand you, Miss Lita. And then the denouement. Wesley Stickler of the penny snatching fame walks up. Seeing too many shouts in that instance. You shoot him. So, you shot him? You were the only one who could have stolen his pistol. It had to be you. Well, Miss Tiala. Nice work. You mean I'm right? I mean you've done a good, fine job of dreaming up a story to get that spoiled brat off the hook. You're the one who's dreaming. Paul's backed up everything he said with facts. If you're so sure he's making up, give us another reason. But Dr. Mark is pulling that stand to the park. Who knows? There's one gaping hole in your logic. Mr. Gaff knows where I speak. Where what? I believe she's still trying to deny this. That's true, Mr. Gavin. Must I always be the one to point out the head foreheads? Yeah, maybe there's really something. I believe the Fraulein speaks of head doctor's car. His car. That's right. Marcus Clinic has a big garage. Which green sports car was it? Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he could have used his car. And so we find the victim without the probable cause to steal that stand, and our defense without the case. I have an idea. You know that green car? I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken. What the counter argument, Fraulein. Bet you're quite wrong. Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your daddy. The daddy? That's right. The night. The car that hit Mr. Wright was the green sports car. Oh yes, I nearly forgot about that. Afterward, he drove back to the garage. It ran fine. That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports car, huh? A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead. Rude. No! Order! Well, Mr. Justice, why didn't Dr. Marcus use his car? Seth Groen are here. Some advice? Now's a good time to review all that you know. Everything you've learned for the last few days. Everything I've learned. Mr. Justice, this contradiction casts down on your entire case. This is truly your last chance. Vince will explain what happened that night. I have an idea. It's all coming together. That night, Dr. Marcus couldn't use his car. Now you're making even less sense than usual. Now, according to my information, Miss Tiala, the one and one together, and the explanation simple. So simple, perhaps you can show us some evidence. Show us the proof that, well, Trissy's panties! Take this. Let's see now. Panties again? All sorts of things came from my... sorry. All sorts of things come out of my panties. Even the truth. Huh? The crime was committed the night of the murder. Theft of these panties. So I guess in a string of similar events, actually. That night, Snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl chased the thief until he hid in the Marcus Clinic. What? Snatcher hid the panties before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them. Why, weren't they found in the car's exhaust pipe? Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin. So you were here investigating? And if it's on my way home, then my car... Yeah. Cars and motorbikes stay in the same clock the exhaust and they won't run. My, how interesting. Well, Miss Tiela and the doctor were struggling. Paint Thatcher stuck into the garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start. What? That's why Dr. Marcus used the noodle stand. The next closest thing you could think of. Well, Miss Tiala, this wraps up your doubts quite nicely, I think. So it does. Where am I? It's dark, can't see, cramped. Pain, your throat's burning. What's your problem? You doc, I know what you did. Rocky. You lied to me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, man. Wait, let me explain. Fine, I'll give you your last request. Listen, you're being tricked, but not by who you think. Is that just me? No. He'll ruin everything. I have to stop him. He says I once eat you too? And then she shot the doctor. Funny, this isn't the way it was supposed to turn out. Oh well, too bad. There's still not one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from that stand? It sounds after a shot. I heard the witness running. I believe we heard the same as much from Wesley. He went to use the public phone to inform the police. Which is when I made my escape. Which is when you left that slipper print. Dr. Marcus didn't bother to take my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped in the paint, though. That was your mistake. No, your biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice. Yeah, I believed in you. You and your anything agency. Anyone would get Walkie declared guilty, it was you. Wow. That was rude. I believe we've reached a conclusion of sorts. Prosecutor Gavin, I was misleaded to all doing. You confess to everything that processing your arrest now. Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost. I think he already knew. Figured it out when she was a killer a while ago. Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the past few days. He lost, but didn't exactly win either. Something to the matter have forehead? Looks like it's time to announce a verdict. Not guilty. Confetti in the courtroom. Court is adjourned. Yeah, Paul, you did it. Yeah, we did somehow. Lucky's still off the hook. Free to become a gangster he's always wanted to be. It's easy to think, hey, attorney man, you're gonna pay for what you did to my Alita, Holmes? Or to blame, I guess. Give my Alita back. The stupid pointy-headed attorney with the death wish. Enough, Walkie. Mr. Kataki. It's high time you opened your eyes, Walkie. What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you opened yours. Giving up the life trying to become some kind of businessman. Don't talk about what you don't understand, Walkie. Afraid that guard is going to throw them both out. It's not jail. That'd be happening. Hey, maybe we can help them out. You know why Mr. Kitaki needs to make so much money? Maybe we should tell Walkie. Oh, Walkie, Paul's got something to tell you. I do. Way to put me on the spot. Hey, what's that? Show me the reason why, Apollo. Oh, it's Mr. Kite. Think about it, Walkie. Think about your condition. Talked with your mother a little plum yesterday. It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. She doesn't mean... You aren't really... Are you? I searched the globe. Found one. Doctor can take that bullet out of you, Rocky. It's an expensive procedure. Man, you got plenty of money already, don't you? I won't use it. It was the gangster life that did this to you, Walkie. I want to help you. I want to do it clean. Aw. Please understand, Walkie. The dad... Man, see how it is, old man. Always you looking out for Walkie. Listen good, old man. One day, I'm gonna take you out. Then we'll see you at COG. You try to hide in your business too, I'll find you. Stupid little geezer. My Walkie. No, it says it should be. Mr. Kitaki, I liked him more without the puppy dog eyes. He's kinda cute. I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words, but I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you. Who, me? I don't think. Someday, I'll bake you one of our latest Kitaki lime pie. He's opening a pie shop. So long. He was gone. Well, let's head back, Apollo. The right anything agency. Hey, since when do I work at your agency? We make a good team. Don't just stand there, let's get going. Why not? If you didn't, you help me out. And there's a few questions that still need answers. This power of mine that she showed me, a bracelet. If anyone can help me figure it out, it's her. I can't say you care much for what her father had become. Oh, that's right. We have to go someplace first, huh? Where? I like to claim our reward for Mr. Aldoon. Salty noodles, right. You guys staying back already? Oh, and after that you can come see my show. A special appearance from Amazing Mr. Hat. Oh, it's a special, alright. Please, anything but him. And that was the case too. With that done, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Sorry it's short, but I did try to stream before, but it didn't work out.